stillness, hoping that you cannot hear what's happening in the next room. My daughter is doing dishes, and the music is loud. Welcome to Tiffy Tries, 1 month, 1 mission. Every month, I take on a new challenge, push my limits, and learn something new. Join me as we dive into the adventure together. So, here we are. For my 4th project, I'm debating between 2 projects. One is a commission, and the second one is an interest. Now that you've seen the nice underside of my chin and up my nose, let's get started. So I think I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a lantern purse or bag. I saw it on Pinterest last night and I sent it to my friend and I'm like, I need to make that. And now I just decided that I think I'm gonna make it in dice holder form, like mini form. We're gonna cut out a strip of leather like this and then cut it like this until we have the number of panels I think is good enough. I think we're gonna do 5 maybe. Maybe we'll do 5 panels. So we're just gonna follow this diagram and then we're gonna do it. Honestly, I'm looking at these and I'm like, is that enough? Or is this too high? Should I cut this? It's not very exaggerated, but I think it'll be fine. And now we're done to 4 panels because I messed one up. So we have these and the edges are roughed and I'm gonna glue them together. So I invested in some gloves. Okay, this is what I have so far. I'm gonna take this white cloth and I'm gonna shove it in there and hopefully it'll shape it up. Okay, so this is what I had. I got done last night and I am not happy with it at all, but show must go on. So I used a rotary tool because I indeed did not give up on trying to make that look better. And then I splashed shit in my eye and realized that my hair was down. So, you know, safety first. So this is my monstrosity at the current moment. I'm trying to figure out like a lid situation here. I'm not like, this is ended up being a little too small. I have to figure a way to attach these two together. And this will be the lid. And I realize I need to stain that. Okay, so there's a little touching up that I have to do, but this is it. All right, I added a tassel. And I think that it is looking much better. Now let's see if I can... My arms are so short. Anyways, this is the final product. What do you guys think? I've gotten to the point where my desk gets really messy really quickly because I have too many tools. And so I'm going to take a 2x4 and just drill some holes. I'm going to find the biggest one. And I'm just going to use this. I see some of them, they have like multiple holes of different sizes. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to do one hole and they will all fit in the hole. And you know what I mean? This is the idea. I'm just going to do probably about 20 for now. It's raining outside, so I'm going to use the vacuum where I drill this to try to keep the dust down. And it's just a shitty vacuum that I got from Walmart like 15 years ago. Yeah. These are 3 different sizes. And if I drilled holes at different sizes to fit these, then I'd have to like only have space for so many. And this, they lean a little bit, but look at it. It's not pretty. It's ugly. It don't matter if it's pretty. I just need it to work and be out of my way, you know? So here we are. I've already run out of room, so that's cool. I don't think that I will keep all these in here. I'll swap them out, like what I'm using. Probably. I decided to use this bag though. For this, I might change my mind. I might need another bag. This is where these were in, and it was just a pain. I have to remind myself that this is a temporary situation, and it does not need to be fancy. I do not need any more boxes or storage for this stuff. This is a temporary thing, because next week, we're going to be sewing here, and all this shit's got to go back in the box. For this piece, my friend sent me this image and they wanted it put on a Sporran. So I wrapped the printed image in tape and I put it on top of a piece of leather, which I taped down with masking tape and traced and tooled out. Somehow I managed to get dye. Somehow I managed to get dye. I had to change the middle a little bit. At this moment, this is what we're looking at. This is going to be the Sporran. I think we have enough room for like to lid and then the design. he wants to be able to fit a phone in there, so this is going to be 8, and then this is going to be 6.5. I have the Sporran pieces cut out, so this will be the front. This will be that. This is going to be flipped over, and then this is going to be the other piece. It's looking nice, if I do say so myself. Okay, so I have stained, I have sheened, and I have burnished the back. This one, not super happy with the color, but this is going to be barely visible on the inside. Progress. Now I'm punching holes and hoping I don't mess this up. Okay, I am still stamping holes, but on this I have... See what happens when you miscalculate? So I need to cut those. And then I had sewed this and flipped it inside out. And I've glued this on. I started punching the holes, but then I realized I was going to glue it and then punch the holes. And I wanted to do that after I'd made this shape. But now I have to kind of figure out how to punch holes on this corner. I think this part's gonna be harder, but that's what we're looking at right now. Alright, so I sewed it on. I did a little bit of touch-up paint. I'm waiting for that to dry. Need to do a little bit more touching up. I need to edge it, so it's not the finished. I thought it was finished. Thanks for coming to Tiffy Tries, and see you next time.